Good morning. Welcome. It is our discussion segment on Good Morning Anambra, and I'm so happy that you're already seated and you've joined us. Thank you very much. My name is Ijoma, and I have some people that have joined me to look at what we have for you today, 2023 PVC, 2023 elections, PVC collection and necessity. Okay. The first person is Ifeanyi Ogunebunam. He's a civil society activist. Good morning, Ifeanyi.
Good morning. It's a pleasure being here. Anambra.
And then Dr. Chinwe Anowai, State Coordinator, Transition Monitoring Group, TMG, a lecturer and former Commissioner for Women Affairs, Anambra State. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you. Good morning, all.
Okay. I also have Chuka Uzozie. Chuka Uzozie is a public affairs analyst. Good morning, Chuks.
Good morning. Our viewers are Solonai, Nolian Nobotita.
Odema. And a whole lot of things. We just said 2023 election, PVC collection, and necessity, a whole lot of things that will play key role in this coming election. And achievement on the 25th, we've had barely 12 days ago. 12 days more. Okay. Now, let me start with you, Ogono Ebunam. Was so kaki with the PVC wool. When they were and when they were. So, can you feature about the implication?
The first implication is that some persons have already disenfranchised themselves. They have made themselves ineligible to vote. For that, and it's quite unfortunate. You know, and most of these people that fail to collect their PVC are the ones who talk more. The ones who blame even their God for keeping them alive. The ones who will never participate in anything, but rather criticize the society, criticize the process. Why get involved at the onset? Why register when you know you're not going to collect it? Why create crisis within a system? Then you have a number. I remember the last governorship election, Anambra, if you put up the total votes, you talk about 500 and something thousand. When we have 1.5 million voters registered in Anambra, and you begin to ask yourself, where is the other 1 million? Some persons just obtain this PVC for identification purpose, not actually for electoral purpose. And you forget that the election is more important than your identification. No basaroy. Wow. And it's quite unfortunate that some persons will make themselves scapegoats. It's quite unfortunate. Why start it when you know you're not going to participate? And at the end of the day, you have helped the process to shortchange itself.
Odema, Dr. Chiwe, the question on challenge ka Ogune Budamanjugo kita. Kedu ka mmadụ ga-esi weta for what we went through to go and register. We register China, we was your card. You refuse to go. Give it to them that some people went and then they were not able to collect. And then some were frustrated out of the whole exercise. Mana kedife mmadụ ga-ebu n'uche na oje denye si atasi afu denye akwụkwọ ijezi weta your card.
N'uche nke m, ụfọdụ bụkwa amasịrị ife, maka amasịrị ife dị n'ụzọ dị iche iche. Onwe ndị na-nyere ya na-akpọrọ ya ife. Ọkwa na-ekwu election. Ụfọdụ amara na ọka wee rọpụta ndị ga-edozi obodo ma ọ bụ ndị ga-akwatu obodo. So ụfọdụ aghọtara ife a na-eme. Ife ikeji ma na ụfọdụ aghọtara ife a na-eme. Bụ na a common man on the street, ijugodi ekedo afọ onye bụ chairman INEC, man dị educated fa gbara. So also na literacy dị na grade by grade. Mmadụ nwere ike dị educated ma bụrụ educated illiterate. So also nya maka ọ bụ na ọtụtụ ghọtara na ife a na-ekwu obu ka edozi obodo. Apart from God, the next thing bụ this process anyị nọ nya. Onye na-soro n'ife a na-eme enwezikwa reason to criticize. Maka ọ bụ part of ife a na-eme. in that your view, they collect your voters card. You make it pinye be choli pinyaka. Then nobody abuna anagaga. Mobbrain alone no. So more well no for that what I fan name. And na fair ejiri akpori ife.
No nya melo fajiro je wet.
Yes. I am in a fire ejiri.
Odi machuka amaromo kaige si wetinye mana some people, some analysts and some critics are saying na kwesoro inwe final date for collection of PVCs. You got to go as long as the election card in Eru. Na kwesi mbobuni je wolo your card ki we nweke we to election. Ke kiswe funka.
Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọ bụrụ le na ọgụlụ anyị agụ dịka ndị mmadụ maka na ọ bụrụ na ndị na-represent anyị na legislature both at state level, federal level mere ihe kwesịrị ime ekwesịrị ka enebanyekwa anya na that law, the Eastern laws establishing INEC eziokwu na anyị ga-achọ ka ha dị independent, yes, mana a ga-akpakwu aka n'ihe gbasagasị ọrụ ha na-alụ n'ọrụ ngalaba gọọmenti ndị ọzọ na-alụ ebe ọ bụ na onye ọbụla nwere driver's license elugo 18 years o kwesịrị ịna-ebinye aka n'akwụkwọ ebe ọ bụ na onye ọbụla nwere bank account lugo 18 years nwelu ma onye ọbụla nwekwu NIN ma ụmụaka ma ihe niile gọọmenti ka kịta ekwesịgoro ịgwa anyị how many Nigerians are eligible to vote by age, not registered voters. How many people have registered? How many people have collected their PVCs? Now, if government is doing their bit through the legislature, through the executive arm, by kita, and where so many fora, so many avenue, ụzọ dị iche iche ga-eme na onye ọbụrụ one identity, they're enough to serve for a collect voters card is not ọbụrụ a big deal. Ọbụrụ ihe mmadụ ga-atala afụfụ. Ọbụrụ mmadụ anyị ata afụfụ ihe niile n'ụwa maka na anyị bụ Nigerians. Ọ bụrụ na mmadụ nwere ike iwere one ATM card tinye multiple accounts na ya ijeli n'obodo ndị ọzọ kaadị anara abụ nke bank ine n'anya na ATM cards anyị na-eji ọ bụrụ bank ime ine n'ihe afụ company ime I don't know MasterCard, I don't know Verve card also. All those companies with the card and they provide this service across different banks. That's why you can use it in any ATM. So na government anyị sincere na ọ bụrụ na ka ha na-ata ụmụ mmadụ afụ na-waste ego government wee na-duplicate functions and ka ha nọ n'isi wee legacy ego. That's corruption anyị na-ekwu okwu ya. One government social security card or identity card can integrate your BVN, your NIN, your voter registration identity, your driver's license, and that's just that. Each registration, they will encode it in the same card. With that, it's okay. Nobody needs to get stressed like this.
From that verification, I forgot you go 18 years.
So I forgot you go. With just any your car, your identity number, with any of your cards, a flash here and at their machine. It brings all your data, not just your voter registration identity, but also all your other identity. Okay, because kama security di police onye obi o na-enwete maka gị ya egosi onye ibu everything about you. So obodo anyị ka chọrọ ịlụ ọrụ nke bụ eziokwu bụ na obodo anyị ndị isi anyị ha mali ha ga-alụgodo onye ọbụla ga-achọ ka o protect ebe o si ezute ori na gọọmenti.
Ọ dị machuka ka anyị ka jide ebe a. Anyị na-enebanye anya dịka esi wee kwuo na maka PVC ifo ji wee dị mkpa na aga PVC. Ifeanyi, a na-eblem kwa ndị je register na federal je weta ma ndị jelu no dey frustrated and a whole lot of things. Mana, do you think INEC did all they could to ensure that everybody collects PVC, his or her PVCs?
Just like where Chuka dropped off, we have a whole lot of challenge. But I always tell people, ndị Igbo say n'ọmalụ nọdụ fewela akwa ọkụkọ dokwa ive maka na isi na ọkpịa dị n'ime. The way we are now, as far as I'm concerned, is to start solving the problem from me. not expecting the other person to do the right thing, but expecting myself, me, to do the right thing. Just like in driving, you are told that you are the only sane person. Every other person is insane. Now, why am I hammering on us, me, you, individually? Because collectively, if we do the right thing, the society gets together. Now, it's not just blaming INEC. Who are the people in INEC? Nigerians. Ndi Hausa, Ndi Igbo, Ndi Yoruba. We are responsible. We are all the casualties. And then, in trying to get a solution, you first find the nucleus of the problem. And what is the nucleus of the problem? The nucleus of the problem is that we, the Nigerians, the individuals that constitute this nation, have failed ourselves. If we didn't fail ourselves, we should have known what is our social responsibility. Who is government? It is the people, me and you, decide to be in government that will be in government. And the only way to make people go into government is through voting the right people. Now, if the right person comes out and he is not voted or she is not voted because we have shortchanged the system against him, how will the person come in? It's not just INEC. We have issues with National Orientation Agency. Are they not supposed to be moving around? Are they not supposed to be sensitizing people? I am listening to hear. Now I could Google in my community. Where it has never happened. And somebody is there receiving his salary. And tomorrow you want the system to work. How can the system work? Where are the local councillors? What have they done?
That's actually what I want.
Where are the local government chairmen? What have they done? Where are the House of Assembly members? What have they done? Because they want to just change the system. And it's only when the righteous stand and in authority, the people will rejoice. Now, if we keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, then somebody must be mad somewhere. It is we who will change the system, because take it or you leave it, we are going to get the negative or positive impact of whatever decisions we've taken today. And if our people who are the receiving end, I'll tell you the simple truth. Anybody in government takes 75% of the person's expenses. Now, if I know this and I send the wrong person, my brother, because now
there's a skit I watch where a father was telling the children, ego show me your PVC. Get your PVC wet here. Now, Dr. Nowai, each and any parents may qualify questioning, because let us, just like Orebunam said, can be the good neighbor, I was going to point out defend the local leaders signing messily. You got on the council and then they represent when the PGs, Hancha in the family to ensure no nyobona wetalo card and community fan represent. Manaka be the good news in no. Ebobuni mana nwagelugo 18 years. He encourage kwale akojeje me registration. Obuni encourage like we encourage kwale je wetekwa card ya based on strategies eje anatoma kife.
Na n'uche nke m bụ na Nigeria dị etu ọ dị taa bụ ezinụlọ ghasara aghasa. So echere m na ndị nne na nna na-alụ ọlụ kwesịrị na ha na-alụ. Ọzọ dị ka ibia bụrụ na ntị agwalụnụ ọ bụrụ ya bụ na iwu inu rifle. Ndị nne ụfọdụ na-anwanụ efu na nwa ha ekwekebe isi. So both sides God ndị nne na nna ada emeti ya maka isi ka take census kita even ndị nne ụfọdụ ji voters card jego weta nke ị ga-afụ na ọtụtụ akaroje ozi ndị nna bụ na adị mma na bia palọ. Most of them abịa na-ekwu na mee politics n'ikuku mana nwerọkwa voters card, especially anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo. Anya na-achụ ego, achụ anya n'ụtụtụ, achụ anya n'efio, achụ anya n'anyasị. Arapụ the basic thing. Onye nọ n'ọchịchị ebu ya nwee ike take make a policy ga affect gị ma ya ma ego gị ọsị na onye nwe ego. Na n'ife na-eme kịta ọkwa eti ego ka ị wetacha nke ochie ifụrọ nke ọkwa policy. You find out that ndị nne na nna anyị ga-ebido gbu ọ bụrụ sọsọ ije weta voters card all round ma ndị anyị ga-atụnyelụ. Ụfọdụ ga ya asị na onye a na-abịa ime campaign, ụfọdụ enwero manifesto. Ndị a na-azọ election enwero. So n'ife nne na nna ya akụzi rile nne. o riri nne ọ bụrụ sị iweta voters card ọ kwalụ nne na nna ịgwa nwa gị na onye ahụ atụnyelụ na erizi na iji kwuo ya ka ị manifesto onye anwa so ndị nne na nna echọrọ na anyị na-emetasịa ụfọdụ ndị na-anwakwa na ụmụfe akweghịkwala isi maka na enwere ife a na-akpọ peer group pressure so no ka ọra m etu a
I know a lot of challenges I face. Kita, naira swap, what is it? Fuel scarcity, and a whole lot of things. Yesterday, NMPC on Naira Show, Kedafia, Yakubu, that you don't have any. That's the other chairman. You don't have any problem. We're going to supply you fuel. So then we put fuel legal supply to ensure that na election galofma. And then onyenka emefeli na ensure you don't have any problem. I'll give you enough money for you to take care of logistics. Challenges akalia chuka. Umuhini na emeketa. Onwulu oge si we eme na emekete for us na election na dey affected. Na ame emekwazia.
Ọ for ni na ege ntị na ụmụ akwụkwọ mgbasa ozi dị iche iche enwego the mock election or accreditation on last Sunday, I think, and from here different party agents participate in ya na fekwu bụ na ife niile gara ọfụma kama na ife mmụta dịzị na ya na ịkọwalụ ndị mmadụ ha kwesịrị ime. In fact, a na-ekwu na ọ dị akali nkeji ili
10 seconds.
10 seconds, about nkeji, no, 10 seconds to process a accrediting a voter. So if we na if I be game in the field n'eziokwu all over the place, a man amamwero nsogbu. Nke ya fọzini ya bụ ebe anyị na-ekipụfu maka mmanụ ha ga-eji wee kwagharị ụgbọala ga-abịa dị iche iche maka nsogbu dị kịta na ego a ga-eji ebe ọ bụ na ihe ndị ahụ na adịgo proactive about it ebugo ụzọ gbochie ihe ndị nke ahụ ịchọrọkwazi na onwe ihe ọzọ ga-adapụtanụ ga-eme na a ga-enwe a widespread disruption in the process. Onwezi nke fọ na ọ ga-abụ security ga-abụ the only concern fọzinu maka na onwere onye a ga-ekwe mkpa kịta na ebe a dị secure taa obi elu onye na Nigeria. Mana echere m na gọọmenti na obodo dị iche iche gbaka aka ọnụ maka na ndị a na-emekwana ihe ọ bụ mmadụ ka ha si pụta ana ama na ha karọ anya onwe anyị akara Nigeria niile na-agbaka aka ọnụ ya kịta ndị obodo ga-ebido n'oge enwee ihe pụta ka ọ ghara ịbụ na ijili maka ibu n'obi ka i wee mebie ihe n'ihe a ga-eme i wee nye ohere maka ndị amaka efu ka ha tinyekwazi aka nyere aka wee mebi ghasa ihe ọka njọ. Ya bụ na ndị obodo ma ndị igwe ma ndị PG party executives from ward level to state levels should be conscious of security na-enye feedback. Gọọmenti ga-ewepụtakwazi security numbers a ga na-akpọ for different clusters maka security issues edobekasịa rapid response squad nso for rapid intervention ka a ghara inwene any disruption of the electoral process, right, starting from accreditation to the voting proper and then the collation process.
Okay, thank you very much. Ifeanyi, just like what I asked Chuka, will feature again make it as name as election?
Election. This election is sacrosanct for the existence of this country, especially for the Igbo race. But it's unfortunate na ibundi Igbo ifela remai na ya mara onwai aya makurebe mmiri no mai aya mara ebe anyị no war ka ije chila ogodo anyị o ife nwute. We are clamoring that we are being marginalized, that we are being neglected, especially the Christian folk. How can you tell me that a political party will have two aspirants, the president and the vice president from one religion, as if the other religions are mad people? You are talking about national cohesion. What is national cohesion? When there is segregation and divisions everywhere, why should Igbo man be excluded from having the seat of that presidency?
They say there's no credible Christian to...
Okay, there's no credible Christian, but they are credible on the Napisinana. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Onyagol is in Ibia. Onyagol is in Ibia. So the only issue I see, like I do say, it is ours to do or not to do. Because if we all determine today that this country will get well, the country will get well. The persons who constitute the nuisance are just, I mean, very minute. Fair peka, akane maybe ofe. Eke nwa ai mala ake enwe. Acha ye wepia. Nwa makali ambo. We are responsible. We are all the cause of this problem. Because if we all sit up, like Choka was saying, the security, if every town decides to guide their town, they'll guide it jealously. Because the first they do is to assemble all those boys who think their head is they have two heads and instruct them. So
some of these political leaders, especially the governors that are coming from the APC extraction, are calling for rescheduling of this election based on problems and when this Naira swap and the whole lot of things that are playing around. That's why I asked that question. Do you see this election being shifted? And after most of them, but 8 years back of an so it's not that they're coming
you see, this is the challenge we have. You want to perpetuate yourself in office because from the day they go into the office, they refuse to understand that time is running and they will have an exit. I read one article, a military man said that anytime he comes home, he'll hang his uniform and be looking at the uniform and be telling the uniform, I am different, you are different. The office of the governor, the office of whatever political position you are sitting is on trust. It's a social contract between those in government and the people they govern. And you should know that you are just a player. You are an actor on a stage. You must exit the stage. It's not when it's time for you to exit the stage, you start destroying the stage. This fuel issue has been with us. Let's not deceive ourselves. Why is it now that we are very close to election and everybody is shouting? And
you're going to get 500 naira per liter.
Madam, there are people who buy more than that. In the Niger Delta. The scarcity didn't start today. And we are responsible for the scarcity. The man who we are given money to import, and he refused to import the necessary quantity. And the man who now picks our product and go and sell in francophone countries. Are we not responsible? We are looking for money. We have seen money.
Odima, Doctor, can't you get the same question? On if I get make a task, maybe can one extension. You got to go for a period of time. Each and again was something like that.
If we're to Nigeria, see, they be mean on Oketa. On what if Obuna did ugly, man, in this country? If Obuna ugly thing, the possible. Why? Because the people at the helm of their affairs. Bufamaji policy, Hamaji, Hini, Kuka, Hachoke, man, the only thing they prevent here, but where the citizenry unite as a force and where social pressure. When they come up with these ugly policies, my asking Kubekwa, and where we can drop possible, Makada actually perpetuate your well. And that is why the emergence of the youth this time, personally, I like it. Okay, a change in naira to new notes. No, I may say extend there. Extend. These are realities on ground. Keta kwa anu na asikwaze not till June. Obo no room obo no eziokwu no ifenin. You got a point. On anything ugly. On we woman here says the good, the bad, the ugly. I think Nigeria as a nation, because the citizenry, we have chosen to be pleasant, not to act, not to do anything.
To accommodate any rubbish.
We are too accommodating that the leaders are doing anything they feel. So that is why it is important for civil society organizations to come together. For people, everyone to, when it is no, we say no. Because that is the only thing that will prevent it. But if we leave our leaders the way they have the field day, anything can happen. That is my
Odima, Chuka, Tata, Anum Kipu not Tata Kogebi, and Tata Friday Aboquatem, they call the non Nukuime. Because now the Naira swap something, Tata Mefelipu no Gaby. And Tata Kana Wado Nukute meeting Council of State, Jikolo, the whole of the whole of the leaders, both old and the new. You want to go, okay, if you check out the outcome of this meeting, like somebody was just saying, what if na hambe seen a meeting na kuni sina fana declare state of emergency na, and almost if na gaga, you want to go. So, can you check out the outcome of today, at least after that meeting?
Adi abatalo no na afa. Afọ ya na ya. Olu niru ihena, niru afa. Ajucha ya malu presidia. Onye ya ba asuni, o sucha ni. Aya ma no o we buputala ko ya akolu ko ya na akpa. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na o nwere ihe ọbụla mee dịka Dr. Anowais wee kwu. Emenuru Nigeria, o nwere ihe ga-emekwunu ọmapụ mmadụ obi iche. Mana echekwa m na otu o si wee dị imilikiti ndị Nigerians today. Government and the people in government today might not be able to contain in any ego in Ogun State. Ebidogo maybe see or na nkwadoli ya. Sekasiba posters and banners of some political parties in the I think APC have formed some viral. If una echerom na ha ga-eme nkwa kepu na otu a onye isi ala amapụtago initiate establish transition committee. Yes. So which is but is normal. Mi akụkọ na nke otu a na-aka akụkọ state of emergency. Eme nke a gatọkọ ihe niile. Mana enekwa anyị ihe otu onye isi ala anyị bụ Buhari si agba agba etu kemgbe ọ banyere n'ọchịchị ebe ahụ. O nwere ihe o mekịta ga-abụ ihe ọfụ. O nwere ihe ọ gara emenwulu anyị. Ndị ya kọwakwa ihe o mee na onye ihe kpata o ji wee mee ya nọkwuru nso. Maka ya eleghị ifele n'afịa. Mana ayọm n'ebe ndị ọra na eze bụ nọkịta bụ na we are going to own up the country. Anyị nwe obodo, nwere onye nwe iche. Onye o juru ya kwalụ ngwongwo otu ha so enwecha na nwee property ma na Dubai, ma na UK, ma na Europe, ma na US. Oju ha kwalụ ngwongwo ha na anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ na-enwere ebe anyị chọrọ ịkwa wee je. Ka anyị jiri aka anyị rọpụta ndị ya achị anyị. Ọ ya abụọ bụ na ha emere ọfụma, anyị ejirikwa aka anyị gịnị wepụ ha. Maka na ndị aji aka ha egote egobi ma ọ bụ aghala wee banye bụ ndị ọya abụọ ha banye. Ha chọrọ ịmụ ihe ha na-eme ka ha mana ha ma otu ha si bata. Oju ha esikwa otu ahụ lituo ma ha jụ na ha ma mpụ. Mana ọ bụ na ha nwa ha mee ka ọ dị ọgbaghara. A lot of people have started calling. Whatever the provocation, has a name with state of emergency. Let every community know now we're peace. What emergency then? That we have been living in the insecurity with the insecurity for a long time. So more insecurity the kita precipitate the state of emergency.
Okay. Okay. You might want to say something there, if I. Okay. But that is what do you think is going to be the outcome of the state of council meeting today?
Please, Council of State, we are peaceful. We have endured to this period. Allow us transit this government. Allow us select. Please, I use select, not elect. We want to select now. We want to select our leaders this time around by ourselves, for ourselves, not by them for us. We want to select our leaders.
Why are you selecting? Not
yes, we have to select.
Electing
no,
again.
no. We have to select now. Eh? We want to select now. We have done elections and it didn't work for us. So now we have to choose. Thank God that every political party fielded one person or the other. Now inside there, we select and elect.
Okay.
We've selected first before electing.
Okay.
The ban on all politicians and their retirement is now. Nobody will perpetuate himself in office. For what? Is it your father's birthright? Even if it's your birthright, is it your umbilical cord? We sever it from a woman. That's why what gave you life. If your umbilical cord was not severed from your mother, you will not be alive. So I want to own our country.
Okay.
The leaders of tomorrow, leaders of today, let the leaders take over. It is very necessary for every Christian, every Igbo man to come out for this election. Very vital. It determines our existence. It determines where we are and what we are.
I think we should be talking of every Nigerian, because now Sunday we put out 12 votes, we won't make any headway.
I'm advising my people. Let the other people advise their people. Because collectively, we make it. Individually and divided, obviously, we will just fall.
Okay. Dalo. Can you take a break here? Ka na cheta kwazi azu ka ibido nebanye kwazi anya. Abis ka ibido pokoba okwu anya because you na anya funa anyị na-enebanye anya n'ife gbasara election a ga-atụ. Kedu ka isi kwado? Kedu ife anyị na-eme now? Kedu ife ga-eme ka ọ gaa ọfụma? Kedu ife ga-eme ka ọ ghara ịga ọfụma? Or ife anyị na-enebanye anya kita all about this forthcoming election. So we're going to take a break to bring in those people that we'll talk to on the streets, and when we'll come back, we'll begin to conclude. Stay.
Yes, I got my my PVC, and I did my transfer because I did it in the village, so I have to do it around this area because of the situation now. So when they asked me to come and collect my PVC, I went to Ukwoj, and they told me they have transferred it around that behind the government house. So the day I went there, they didn't really waste it. They just did like this and gave me my card. So that's it. So I have my PVC card.
I went PVC all the while. I think since 2000 and during even the time PH Bureau when this voters card PVC, that's what when I had my PVC. And I urge people to go and get that PVC. It is not the game as usual. Or for the usual and with the AGM, after all that, your vote at the account. No, this time, the vote will count. And that PVC is what we want everybody to go and get. Go and vote that person, we vote to Zilia, let it not count. So our prayers and what we are telling people is to go and get your PVC. Wherever you register, they are now sharing the PVC, even in your ward, even in your local government. Go and get it, because it will count this time.
I'm Dr. Onyeka Okonkwo, lecturer Unizik. I collected my PVC. I was lucky. Anything I do, I usually do it very fast. I was very early in the morning one certain day and waited for the staff to come, and they came. I queued up. They've not started fighting by the time I left. So, but about leaving, they have started struggling. I think they gave me my card, but I think more staff is needed so that everybody can get their PVC, even though I don't know what's happening now because they are taking some time I collected. I went to near my area when I heard they were coming there. So I stayed there, waited for almost 2 hours. When they came and we queued up. But when we are about going, they started struggling. But I was lucky. I got my own earlier.
I will go PVC n'Igbo. Yotago. Mgbe m gara mee ya, ọ lara ahụ iwete. Nga ebe a, sai ga ebe a. Ai ga ebe a, sai ga ebe a. Ota ka ga rigide before we wete ya. Mana ota ai wetere ya, ai kenele Chukwu. Ọ dịgo with me.
Good morning, Anambra, Friday edition. And we'll always say, thank God it's Friday. But I don't know. This when I say thank God it's Friday, I'm really sure I see about if I am, man. I get that. I can't do it like you don't get me way. You can't even assess it. There is problem here and there. Now we might get to I'm not feel I don't know to okay. Man, I got name. I am a big shock absorber. What the guy for Balefe? What if I was I am an no boom yotago? Mama na game most in the media ballo. I got on a cheer boji don't include the thing more. Yotago or if I know in the Akita. Dalono. Muna ndị nnukwu mmadụ ka nọkwa n'ụlọ Ifeanyi Oguno Ebunam oke Dr. Chinwe Anọwai na Chuka Uzozie ndị nnukwu mmadụ anyị wee na-enebanye anya maka election a na-abịanụ ka esi mee maka iweta card ma everything ọ dị ka onwe nọnyere anyị ka anyị malụ onye ya. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello. Oh, Amaka.
Amaka KBC.
Hello.
KBC. Good morning, Amaka KBC akpai.
I see na Okabo.
Oh, the ma.
Ekoka.
Oh no. Ke feature ipu.
Ekoka kasi ako.
No. Ngwana anyị feature ipu.
Ana m ekwu maka PVC.
Ebe ka ọ dị?
PVC ka m na-ekwu maka ya.
Oh, ya ka m na-ekwu. O si it's not nke gị. Si kedu ebe idebele ya? How many people am I talking with?
PVC n'ọkọ. So, ejego m na January na ndị wote. Hapụ na nke president December because ejina.
Hey, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm on mother and Kali at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna find the question. I'll make sure can I neck officer or that the question. Man, thank God the end like that. Odima Dalo, yes, I slide and never nyanya kuifesi batakuka isi akwada election na kage si we emia and then ufe hichi signa and never more success is sign and I achieve after, during and after the election. Onwe free fair I try na chekwa azutu kedum bo anyị gba to make sure if okito anyị na chijo maka PVC nya kedum bo anyị gba ndị amuna fa na ebe most of them na see ndị civil society organization anyị ekwugo maka ndị obodo kwuo maka ndị nne kwuo maka ndị ụka okay ndị ụka try kwa maka ama m na nwe ndị ụka sebalụ na show me your PVC before ibatoka ibata n'ụka onye yeah good morning ịkpọchiela azụ hello I'm here Amaka. Ewo ezigbo mmadụ no o biko kedu afa anyị Antonia ka ebe isi akpọ okay ngwanụ gbatuo your TV ka ị na-anụ ife na-ekwu that's this delay ọ dị mma ngwa gwa anyị ka efe chọrọ ikwu go ahead ka efe chọrọ ikwu have our next chairman with me. Yes, go ahead.
The observation about the PVC, so that now so a particular word or a particular person has a pro-PVC people. Now at their place, they donate. This thing happened to my sister-in-law. Even more, last governorship election, when she was my own, now more than here. My daughter Kunaka Chelsea, ever when I mind that day, and I could not collect my PVC that I said I'm demanding a bar, and I'm feeling me. So later, that my husband this is a particular person, when you were at our ward in the village. He was working lucky to find my own and the other one. Then my sister-in-law would discuss on one phone. This is a book where they would take PVC on a jam or I know. Hello? Hello?
We are listening to you. What happened?
A particular person here that PVC now
so.
Registered her own and my own. And I found my own from inside village.
Okay.
She cannot find her own now, so they are till now.
Okay. Is
so, yeah,
ọ dị mma daalụ Antonia daalụ ụmụkwa ike onye chile abụrụ ka ọ wee nyelu ndị mmadụ aka
itinye ọnụ na ịma na ebugo m okwu gbasara ya echero m na ihe a bụ ihe siri ike echero m na ihe a bụ ihe mmadụ ga-ata afụ enwelu forms mgbe a ga-eme voter registration na enwere forms print o nwere enyi na edesi phone number ebe a anyị na-ekesa ndigo ụmụ bulk SMS gburu ole
chekwa ka bịa 1 minute yes hello aha ịkabara ịgbatu volume na TV gị ka m gara ịdị na si fendekwu good morning kedu afa biko daalụ kedu afa What are you faggy and they feel not line?
July.
Oh, the ma, oh, what am I again at us? Oh, the my money gonna check. You got to go nearby snow yaman up and a boozer. You got to go, gonna check. A bubble no again what you collect this thing and you want to use it. You man, what am I faggy bag or chocolate bag bag? You got a mini. Dalo. Okay, because na check, you make 12 votes. Oh, the far no give people. No, it's again my call daily. You got to go. Dalo. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Chuka, you will say what say.
So, Asimukuo, Egmoro ihe Bochilina. Even on the day of election, the voters card can in possession of INEC. They should take all the voters card to the ward even down register another bound. And immediately after the election, they should continue with that voter registration because no they should never stop voter registration because people turn 18 years every day. And when you got on 18, in fact, as far as I'm concerned, they should register people a day before election. And this issue of printing card in Abuja should stop. ATM card, I want to say it. ATM card, credit card and debit cards are things you walk into banks and get it in less than 10 minutes. And they have more security than the so-called voters card. You control with. So I'm not me or rocket science because the card no me all the information on you need. The card cannot swipe. So I don't know why it should be printed in Abuja. They should be printed locally by every INEC office. It's a plastic card. Not any cheap.
Yeah, hello. 1 minute, sir. Hello.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm calling from Oka.
And what's your name?
I'm a man. I was talking to my PVC.
Get it for?
From,
Get it for?
My PVC card. When I did that, when you see after my permanent card, although I go on to election, if I can say vote, I want to name myself. I do not know. Only I take it from my own account of a happy. All of them are going for me. I think so. I'm going to be vote. So, get I didn't get here.
Oh, Demma, Dalo, Kaibia Kaizagi. Abuna, can I make a good or the Kangwaga next chairman and my natural task. Oh, Demma, Onwello, Akokai column, Makandi Meloki Festialani came, especially in the Bani, Otagotinia, Akana, Naego, Foda, Naibia, Saganaba. Now, I'm a registration. A whole lot of things happened. Otago, just like Ifani said, now anyone name more wine. Ndị nke gbasili ike wee jide dis woman ebe ọ jụ na o menye ndị mmadụ ka leles mafakwu 1000 ka anyị gosigodo iko si wee mee.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Let me go to. Please go. I will go. I will not go. Have a bad impression to the public. It's not good.
It's not good if you are using this place to open up business. This kind of thing cannot happen in the north. It can never happen. It might say they are distributing it free of charge. Where is it? You are here. You are here. You don't want them to come with the bag.
How do you know?
You pay 1,000 to go to this.
As for Anambra, You are doing your work.
You are doing your work.
Go to local government and collect it. Go to local government and collect it. Go to local government and collect it.
You are fighting me. You cannot. Come on, get out from here.
If you don't want to go to local government and collect it, or use your leg.
You can come and put up. Get out from here. Get out.
Government cannot.
You will come here and
public holiday to come and collect it.
See ya.
You
fight me. You can't fight me. You can't fight me. You can't fight me. You're on video. You're on video. You can't fight me. You can't fight me. You can't collect. You can't be coming here to collect 1,000 for PVC. What you why free? Come and do your work. Come and do your work.
Oh, nya be fine na-ekwu efu ikwuo ịghọtago, and then ọ bụrụ efu debara gbasara ma na-enwe problem. It may interest you to know that this woman have been arrested and then being prosecuted. Okay, just yesterday we read that now I charge you get to court, though she's on bail now. So these are the things I question name. Onye ọbụla image smartphone name so pinging or there and when you're supposed to use it for something useful. No, nya ọbụna esere ife anụ akịta anụ anya mana ma ife men. See something, say something. This time around, video something, post it. Ọ dị mma, anyị na-achịkọtazinu. Ọ nwere onye jụrụ anyị ajụjụ ife anyị zakana ajụjụ aka anyị wee chịkọtazie biko.
Ndị be anyị. Na nsukene n'onu be anyị.
Na nkenke.
Ọkwa onye na-amara ebe mmiri nọ mara ya na-amara ebe ọ na-echekwa arụ. Mmadụ na-abụ kwuru okwu. Onye nke si na ya nele anya ọ bụziala Amawbịa ka etinye ya. Nne mma ayọ mbọsị ya jebe Amawbịa. Emesikwara election a kaba arụ ka ije mee nke a na-akpọ transfer ka iweji ebe ịchọ. Ọzọ dị ka nwanne ya, INEC committed a lot of blunders. In at least this December till now is more than enough time to print all newly registered persons. But unfortunately that you go there, I believe 75% of people that did transfer, theirs came out. But the people that registered, more than half were not printed or are yet to be printed.
So that
is the question. You know, that is the question. And I do ask.
And the
people in INEC, are they not humans? Are they not Nigerians? Just the question I asked. Those operating in the theater of justice, akafo kwukwọtọ onye eze alụsị na-enye alụsị nni ejochakwara onwe ga aka ga ọkwụkwọtọ. You know, you discover that I do say it, we are responsible. We are all the casualties.
Onya boda question njosi kedi ifu nu che ga-eme na ga ji we nwe problem na election. If go ka mmadụ na atọ governor to si we kunie pụọ jebe court, jebe spring court, fafa kwụsị president, kwụsị CBN governor, ka agala imezi naira swap and all the rest of this. Don't you think somebody could just wake up tomorrow, jebe kwa spring court, see an election?
No.
These are the things I envisage.
The law is sacrosanct. The Constitution,
law, CBN, other sacrosanct.
The law is sacrosanct. I don't want to delve into the issue of people that went to court because jurisdiction of the Supreme Court is questionable in that issue. That case,
but it's still held. They still held it.
Yeah.
This is where we find ourselves.
Those are the confusions we're talking about. Until we have square pegs in square holes and round pegs in round holes, we keep going round and round and thinking we are moving. We are not moving yet. Because I have listened to a lot of erudite lawyers who said that case ought to first start from the Supreme Court, from the High Court. Now, that's one. Then two, it's an ex parte motion. Even the relevant defendants were not served. That's another issue. Manande oki iwu na ndị mara iwu fadozie nyamma. Ha malụkwa na ụlọ ikpe bụ ebe a na-eje enweta enyemaka, especially in Supreme Court. You know, once an error is made there, it's till thy kingdom come.
Because judiciary is one area that could help truncate this democracy. We are rounding off. Dr. Anawai, because the election
contributions in the civil society may go. Ke we for na ifa na aga nke ọma. Ife dịka TMG and can represent isi anya akpogo oku mee training severally na ejekwa na communities, each member NGO marketplaces and exercise onye ọbụla je collect voters card ya ka ọ dị ka kịta anyị akwụdigo nkwadobe anyị train go observers ndị ga-report ife ga-eme on the day of election and anyị ga-enwe situation room nke onye fụrụ ọ setia foto a na-afọwọdụ n'ebe suppose ha ncha bụ aka mma na ọtụtụ civil societies ejekwalụ sensitization mana for me in the course of doing this work I realize na ndị political parties adị ọkwụdị eme sensitization na ife na-agagharị bụ onye ya atụfa vote ụfọdụ ndị fe na-asịsị tụ alfa vote amaokwu lebel ihe ga-eji ebe a ga-atụ ya bụ vote vejokwu voters card. So you find that it's an abnormality left, forward and center. And ndị nwe ya to vote ka anyị melụ our workshop anyị involve in the political parties. They didn't even come. Only 3 political parties came. Ndị anyị invite INEC near National Orientation near ndị DSS near. The only success anyị masị na anyị nweta bụ na ndị civil society organizations bịanụ ghọtazịa ife bụ bivas ghọtazịa processes dị involve ka m gwakwa gị nke bụ eziokwu mkpamkpa nwekwa ike ịkpada de because na onye jekọ ịtụ vootu amara ife o jekọ ime a sị kịta na 10 seconds ka eji wee mesị ọrụ onye dị compliant to ife a na-eme o nwere ike ụbọchị anyị chọọ iso onye nwa ka ọ mee ọ sị na ọ mara ife ị na-eme emebegodo argument. So
I na to vote to ọ dị ma biko no chuka before you come in biko dukene ndị be anyị ọdụ gbasara election na-abịa na Kaiwe na
biko mgbọsị a 25th na 11th Chineforo ana kama isi nni ya egbu ya oge sie ya n'abalị ịpụtara ụtụ ada anya n'ọkụ ka anyị zọta n'onwe anyị ka anyị zọta kene n'onwe anyị onye ọbụla jee chọta ikike ya akpọ PVC find it, keep it handy. Especially like some of us are already at the villages telling them. In fact, I remember that every day women come to my house and ask, tell you, especially you and I know the volume of sensitizations we've done, I know the volume of engagements, and I can tell you some of our challenges and we've started working on them.
The challenges. Thank you very much. If I were if you find your Chuka.
Obodo niile, ward niile, nke abụrụ na individual should get a monitoring camera. Abụrụ nke community. Digital monitoring camera. Tinye dedicated real online to report everything. That is the safest way and the most independent way to safeguard every polling point.
Odema, Dalo, Ifeanyi Ogono Ebunam, a civil society activist. Dalo for coming this morning, Ifeanyi.
It's a pleasure being here. Ndio ina ya melon, nekwa na echi ayo kwa na aka ikodi.
Odema, ndi activist ona ya fiaru iji patafa. Mana aga na-eme. Dr. Chinwe Anowai, State Coordinator, Transition Monitoring Group, a lecturer and the former Commissioner for Women Affairs, Anambra State. Thank you very much for coming, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Ndị be anyị ka anyị mee ife anyị kwesịrị ime mgbe anyị kwesịrị ime ka echi anyị wee dị mma n'aha Jizọs.
Amen. Dalo. Thank you very much. And then Chuka Uzazie, our public affairs analyst. Thanks for coming, Chuka.
Aije Dalo. Araneze Galiant. Because Nigeria got off.
Dalo no. Dalo will have to go because another program is coming up. Thank you very much, the Good Morning Anambra team. Great guys. We did it this week. We're going to continue on Monday. Okay. Thank you, the producer Ifi. You're a great lady. The executive producer Chido Obidewu. The directors, all the people that work this week. Great guys you are. My name is Tijoma. God will keep us alive and we'll meet again. Bye for now.